Hello, welcome to today's video diary for Finding My Way with Pi, Purpose, Intention, and Emotion. I am Pi, and today I am thinking about what it feels like to go through an exercise of what if. And specifically, the thought is, what if there was an opportunity, or what if something came up that would require us to need to move out of state? What if? What would that look like? Would we be able to? What type of home might we be able to afford? And what would that mean for our family and the deep roots that we have in the community where we are currently and have been for the last 24 years and longer for hubby? All of that. So why? Why am I thinking about what if? Well, for one, our family has gone through a lot of change in the last 6 months. I've left my corporate career and am starting again, working on my master's program with a dream to start my PhD in September of 2025, and who knows where that will go. What if something happened with hubby? If he found work that felt better for him. What if my daughter goes to school out of state and we all as a family, including my son, decide that we want to be closer to her? Or, endless possibilities. Now, I'm not coming at this from a fear-based stance or anxiety. I'm not afraid and I'm not worried about the future. And that's why I feel like it's okay to go through this thought exercise, and why there are benefits to it, like helping me see parts of our situation in a different angle that I had not previously looked at, or yet looked at, I should say. And I think that that is an important thought exercise for a couple of reasons. It gives more information so that when something like that comes up, I feel a little bit more prepared. But also it helps me start to see some positive possibility, potentially, in change in that way. Now, 6 months ago, before I left my corporate work, before I had gotten comfortable getting quiet with myself and doing all of this deep self-reflection and healing, I think that a thought of a major change would have felt like ripping the carpet out from underneath me, or ripping the ground out from underneath me. It would have felt scary. I would have gone into anxious worry cycles and had a tough time with something like that. Now it feels more like, that's interesting, and we'd be okay. We'd be okay. I don't know that I want to change anything. I love our home. I would love for our children to get to finish their primary school and their, up through 12th grade education with their friends that they have now and all of that. I also know a lot of people survive if things have to change. And for me, I do feel like there's a lot unknown in the future about, when I begin to build this organization with my sisterhood, what will happen with it? Who knows which direction it may go. Also, I want to continue writing and using my voice, and I may end up traveling a bit. And who knows what will happen with the kids in the next few years, and with hubby and all of that. And I just realized we're in a season of change, deep transformative changes, not just little changes, just big life changes potentially for our family and the members of our immediate family. And that being open from a curious mindset is probably going to be one way to kind of ride the waves of the change with ease. Not that we can always stay in that mindset because certainly things come up that have you worry and experiences that are challenging. But it just occurred to me that what if it's more of a playful, like pretend almost, what if this were to happen? What might that look like? And to kind of go through it from that perspective long before it's ever filled with anxiety, and then to hopefully divert some of that. So nothing huge is changing. It's just where I was this morning so this morning hubby and I made our morning coffee, and we were sitting up in bed drinking our morning coffee, and we had opened the window so the cool fall breeze came in and we could hear the birds. And that's where my mind was, just curiously thinking about the future. So curiosity, I think, can be a way, a tool, a technique to step into the unknown in a way that is less anxiety inducing and a little bit more positive to experience. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about today. Thanks for being with me on this journey. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I'll see you tomorrow.